Who am I anyway? Am I my résumé? The lyrics from the musical A Chorus Line ring true in real life. Hi there, Linda Sherwin here. You may think that you know who you are. In fact, when somebody says to you, introduce yourself, how often have you told them what you do? You're a vice president, you're a manager, you're a sales rep. And depending on whom you're talking to, perhaps you decide to describe yourself in a more personal way. You're a father. Perhaps you tell them how many children you have, or you may share your country of origin. Do any of these answers really define who you are? When you really think of it, we all have a lot of personalities. Both in business and in our personal lives, we wear a lot of hats. And for each hat, we assume a lot of identities, all truly authentic because each one is a part of who we are. Are we aware of which identity we are using in a particular situation? And is it appropriate for that precise moment? Returning to the theater analogy, think of what an actor has to do. An actor goes through an initial process in order to find the identity of the character that he or she is about to play. There is the character analysis to find the true characterization needed for the role. Using a popular process based on the techniques originally created by Konstantin Stanislavski in the early 1900s, some actors draw on their own emotions and memories to bring authenticity to their roles. In order to bring that realism to your role in business, it is important to identify it. It is essential to find out, first of all, who you are. Once you know who you are, then you are able to use the real you to take on the required identity, the authentic identity that's required for the particular situation that you are in. Most people really know who they are instinctively at some level. How you know is because when you're there, it feels good. It resonates with you. Who you are will make you feel passionate. It will light you up. It gets you excited. It will make you feel that you are really being you. Now, I'm not suggesting that you be false or phony in any way. All these characteristics are really a part of who you are. You simply need to emphasize that particular characteristic at any particular moment. Just because you're a C-suite executive doesn't mean that you can't be compassionate. And just because you're an administrative assistant doesn't mean that you can't be powerful. There are times when each of these characters will need to be something that is not typical for them. It's about knowing that you have these characteristics and can call upon them at any time. Most of us are familiar with that particular Shakespearean phrase, "To thine own self be true." But how many people know the rest of the verse? And it must follow as the night the day, thou cannot be false to any man. What does that mean? Unless we can be true to ourselves first, we cannot be true to others. This is the first step in really connecting and communicating with people, knowing yourself and being true to who you really are. Curtain up, it's showtime!